She is the first woman to hold the top leadership position in the House. Determined, passionate, even stubborn. And according to Becky Lockhart, she's just like the rest of us.
We're just like everybody else, we just happen to have that something in us that says we want to serve and we want to do this for a little while and help make good policy. And everybody here, even the ones that I absolutely don't agree with on policy, they're good people and they're just trying to do the right thing.
One of the most powerful women in Utah politics is also a registered nurse. She's married and has a family.
So how many kids have you got?
We have 3.
And how many grandkids?
None yet.
Okay.
I'm too young for that.
Speaker Lockhart is one of 75 members of Utah's House that maintain busy personal lives while running the public's business. And lately, she spends day in and day out here at the state capitol, analyzing the issues that lawmakers will soon address.
Our priorities have a lot to do with, obviously, the budget. That really overrides a lot of what we do up here, if not almost everything.
With that budget, Speaker Lockhart says the House will work on funding growth in public education. The House will also take a close look at the debt load Utah carries, which is based on property values in the state. She anticipates looking to fund building and road projects with cash, no debt, and no new taxes.
We want no tax increases. We think in an economy like we have, tax increases are, well, they're bad most of the time, if not all of the time, but especially now.
Yet the Speaker says instability on a national level is making the challenges especially tough right now for small states like Utah.
I'm worried because we don't know what's really happening. Kind of looks like it's good, and then other numbers come out and it looks like it's bad. I mean, we can do everything that we can do to encourage a good economy and job growth and business investment in state policy. What we can't control is what the feds do, or lately what they don't do, because in my opinion they're utterly incapable of doing anything at this point.
Do you feel like you have to compensate sometimes for bad decisions in Washington?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
This speaker speaks her mind. Rebecca Lockhart is highly principled and conservative to the core. At times, she takes on some controversial issues: immigration, health care, redistricting, mismanagement at the DABC. She does not shy away from controversy.
In general, I think that there will always be some conflict between the legislature, the House, even between the House and the Senate. We're going to have some conflicting views about where money should be spent.
As far as issues directly affecting cities, she shares a very common philosophy.
Government closest to the people is generally the best one.
And that may involve staying out of city affairs.
Many of us have a very kind of a hands-off thing. I'm one of those people who believes, I don't play in that sandbox if they won't play in mine. If that makes sense. So, if the cities are doing a great job in that, then.
To Speaker Lockhart, there's a time to listen and a time to be heard. That's a message she'd like to pass along to every voter in Utah.
When the people get involved, when they email their legislator or call them or even write them a snail mail, it's huge. Because the fact of the matter is the vast majority of people don't do that. And so if the average citizen will do it, they will make a huge difference.
Know your representative. Call your representative.
When you call them, chances are you're calling their home or you're calling their direct personal cell phone. Okay? They're going to answer. They're going to say, hello, and, can I talk to Representative so-and-so? And they're going to say, it's me. We like that connection with our constituents. It keeps us close to them. It keeps us aware of what's really happening out there in, what you'd say call the real world.
And in reality, our lawmakers are really our neighbors.
They're normal people. They've got kids, families. They've got cars with over 100,000 miles on them. We're breaking down on the freeway just like everybody else sometimes,
For the Utah League of Cities and Towns, I'm Susan Wood.